Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today's news comes from the Middle East, where tensions between Iran and the United States are rising fast. Iran is facing major protests at home, while strong U.S. military comments are raising fears of a wider conflict. Let's break this down in simple terms. What's happening inside Iran? Iran has seen large public protests across many cities in recent months. People are protesting because of economic hardship, strict government control, lack of freedoms, and anger toward authorities. Activists and human rights groups say thousands of protesters have been killed during clashes with security forces. Iran's government strongly denies these claims. Why the truth is hard to confirm. One major problem is internet shutdowns. During protests, Iranian authorities often block social media, limit internet access, and shut down messaging apps. This makes it very hard for journalists to report, people to share videos, the world to verify facts. Most information comes from activists and groups outside Iran, which leads to uncertainty and disputes. U.S. military comments raise tensions. While protests continue, the situation escalated after comments from the United States. U.S. officials talked about sending a naval armada near the region. This signals military readiness and sends a strong warning. The U.S. says this is meant to protect its forces, prevent threats, and maintain regional stability, but Iran sees it as a direct threat. Iran's warning. Iran's government responded quickly. Officials warned that any attack on Iran would lead to an all-out war. That phrase is serious. It shows Iran believes the risk is real, the pressure is growing, and they are ready to respond. This kind of language raises global concern. Why this situation is dangerous. There are two crises happening at once. Inside Iran, public protests, anger and unrest. Outside Iran, military pressure, harsh political statements. When internal unrest meets external threats, the chance of escalation increases. Even a small mistake or misunderstanding could lead to conflict. Why the world is watching. This crisis matters globally. If tensions rise further, oil prices could jump, trade routes could be affected, regional allies could get involved. Iran plays a key role in the Middle East. Any conflict would impact global energy, international security, and world markets. What happens next? Right now, protests continue. Internet restrictions remain. Military forces stay alert. Diplomacy is still possible, but the situation is fragile. The next moves by Iran and the U.S. will matter a lot. People demanding change, governments holding power, and global forces testing limits. The coming days are critical. Subscribe for more clear global news.